Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Today I'm going to be doing my Michael Myers tag. And I was kind of sort of tagged by a new friend on YouTube, Sean Erschen. And I really wanted to get in on this because this seemed like so much fun. He has 8 questions, and I'm going to answer them. Question number 1. If Michael Myers appeared in your house with butcher knife in hand, how would you react? What would you do? Um, well, first I'd probably crap in my pants, and then I would run and try to get away. Actually, that's probably not true. I would probably crap in my pants while I was trying to run, which would make it very awkward and not very comfortable. So, but I would probably try to run to a neighbor's house and knock on their door, and much like Laurie Strode did, of course, in the first one. But yeah, not exactly something I would like to have happen in my life. Okay, number 2. Favorite Michael Myers acting performance. I definitely have to go with Nick Castle from the first Halloween. Um, he was just so brilliant. There was just something about the movements, the mannerisms. Um, he could be slow and menacing, and especially when Dr. Loomis and Karen, I think her name was Karen, first went to, I guess, to transfer him to Smith's Grove. Um, he could be quick, like a rabbit when he jumped over the car. It was just, he just did a great job. He's definitely my favorite Michael Myers out of the entire series, definitely. So, question number 3. Your favorite Michael Myers kill? Let's see. It would definitely have to be from Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, the theatrical cut, which is my favorite cut of the two. It would have to be the where he catches up to Jamie Lloyd, and he ends up pushing her against or putting her on the piece of farm equipment, and then turning it on. I just think that's incredibly brutal and mean-spirited. Um, Also tender at the same time. Um, I don't know. It has a little bit of everything in it, but that's definitely probably my favorite kill. Let's see. Do you think they should have made the killer Jamie Lloyd in Halloween 5? And this is question number 4. Um, I think I'll probably have to defer to you on that one and say I think she should have been made his sidekick. Um, I can't see her being the the killer for the entire film. But after what happened at the end of part 4, spoiler alert, of course, when she takes the scissors to her um, foster mother or stepmother or whatever she is, um, it kind of seemed like they dropped the ball on that. And I'll probably be saying that more because of one of the other questions in the tag. But I think they could have made it where she would have been a kind of like a sidekick or a apprentice, so to speak. So, question number 5. Do you think they went too far with the Thorn cult storyline? Uh, I don't think that they did. Um, Again, like I was talking about in the last question, this is another one I think they dropped the ball on. Um, in some of the storylines for Halloween, I don't think they knew what the end game was. Maybe they did, I don't know. Maybe they had an ultimate plan for Jamie being the killer. Maybe they had an ultimate plan for the Thorn cult storyline. But, like I said, I think they dropped the ball with it. If you're going to do it right, you know, which of course is also in part 6. Like I said, if you're going to do it right. Um, Finish the story, because not a lot was explained about Thorn. They could have gone into more detail about it. You know, I just think that that was a storyline that they kind of just gave up on. So, I guess that's my answer for that one. Number 6, the worst Halloween film in the franchise, and why? This is a tough one for me. I'm picking two. I'm picking, of course, Halloween Resurrection and Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie sequel. I do like the Halloween 2 Rob Zombie sequel, but the whole thing with the white horse and the mother and all that, it just gets on my nerves. It just seemed a little too out there and a little too... I don't want to say Rob Zombie-ish, because I do like Rob Zombie's films, but just visuals for the sake of visuals without having anything explained, or I don't know, it just got on my nerves. It's one of those things, but I do like aspects of this film. Now, Halloween Resurrection. Um, I I don't hate this film. I know I'm in the minority with that one, but this film has, I went to see this by myself in the theaters when it first came out. Of course, I was probably the only one in the theater, but it was after I had gotten sick, and it was nice to be able to go out and do something that I wanted to do while I wasn't feeling incredibly bad. It was around that time period in my life. And actually, when I got my bone marrow transplant for my leukemia, this was one of the movies that my wife bought and surprised me with. So, I mean, I don't hate it, and it does hold some sentimental value in my heart for that reason. But truth be told, it's not a very good movie. I do like the reality aspect that they put into the film, but that's about it. A lot of the acting was stale. Um, killing off Jamie Lee and the way that they did it kind of showed promise in the beginning of the movie, but then it definitely went downhill from there. But it's not a great film, but this is probably the worst of the franchise, I would say. Sorry to be so long-winded on that question, but it's one of my favorite series, Halloween is. And question number 8, the final question. Reenact your favorite line from the film. Well, I picked two. Um, Sean, you actually picked the one I was going to use, which is probably my favorite monologue of all time. There's a few of them. There's one from Halloween, of course, the one that you chose, and there's a couple from Jaws, and a few others. But I picked two from Halloween 2, 1981. The first one I picked just makes me laugh, and this is a disclaimer. I don't agree with domestic violence or spousal abuse, so don't think that that's why I picked this film, why I picked it. It's just because of the delivery and the way it's written. Because I don't want to get in trouble for this. It's not that I think it's funny, but I just think it's funny the way it's acted. And it goes a little something like this. There was someone screaming next door. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Elron. His wife is always picking on him. He probably got angry and decided to start beating her. It just makes me laugh every time. It's so matter of fact. Not, I'm going to call the cops because he's beating on her or he's slapping her around. It's just, she just got tired, or he just got tired and decided to start beating her. It just is a um, it's very odd. Definitely a product of his time. And then probably my second favorite line in all of Halloween um, lore, I guess, is also from Halloween 2, 1981. And my wife hears me say it all the time because I play Call of Duty. And when people get on there and cheat and you can't kill them, I always say, I shot him 6 times. I shot him 6 times. I shot him in the heart. I shot him 6 times. Because it pisses me off when people cheat on Call of Duty and you shoot them so many times and they don't die. But that's, my wife always hears me say that. And she always kind of cracks up. But that is my response to the Michael Myers tag. Dude, I'm so glad to be getting to know you. You have a really cool channel. And I hope there's a long relationship in our future. So, until next time, peace.